Hello everyone, so this week is week 2 of the weekly reset challenge. First off, if I sound a little different, it's because I'm a little bit sick still. I got sick over last week and it's still kind of hitting me. But anyways, if you don't remember the rules, I will be guessing the nightfall and modifiers for this week of 5/8. 2017, May 8th. If I get it wrong, I have to complete the nightfall doing the opposite of whatever the modifier was. For example, if it's airborne, that means I can't jump. If it's arc burn, that means I can't use arc. I can only use solar and void or kinetic. And so basically just the opposite, whatever the nightfall, whatever the modifier is. I will also guess the heroic strikes, and whatever I get wrong, I just lower my light level to 380, which is as low as it'll go, as low as it goes based on the modifiers. And that's the background gameplay you're seeing right now. So I hope you enjoy that. So now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's go on to the guesses. So this past week I've been grinding out my characters on PS4 to try to get them raid ready so I can at least do one raid or a few raids on the PlayStation characters, since I'm going to be maining PlayStation in Destiny 2. I want to get used to it. And since their only major way to grind out your light in Destiny since the beginning, it's been strikes. So during this week I've been running strikes, and during that time I've gotten one strike more than any other strike. I even got it twice in a row after backing out due to AFK teammates. That one strike was Blighted Chalice. Mr. Malak is my guess for this week, and since the boss fight is usually a pain with all the elements that he can shoot at you near the end, and just the enemies in general with Taken, I'm gonna say it's gonna be Rainbow Burn, but I was debating between choosing Arc and Void because both those sound absolutely horrible during a nightfall, especially with Malik. I'm also gonna say Fresh Troops because you can't have a Taken strike without Fresh Troops, and Small Arms Juggler, and obviously Epic, but Epic I just remembered was in every nightfall, so I feel like I shouldn't have to mention it, but I forgot to mention it last week, but you know, whatever. So hopefully I'm at least closer this week than I was last week. I was murdered last week with my choice. I got almost everything wrong, I think. I think the only thing I got, no, I don't think I got anything right actually, so hopefully I'm closer than I was last week. We can only pray to RN Jesus. So for the heroic strikes, I'm thinking the return of Small Arms Solar Burn, because we haven't had small arms in about 4 or 5 weeks now, and it's getting really annoying. And I think solar burn just because usually when we have small arms, we usually have either arc or solar, and I'm gonna just 50-50 shots, might as well say solar. And I'm also going to say exposure because exposure would make small arm solar burn strikes less fun. And if Bungie knows how to do anything, it knows how to make stuff that's fun less fun. I'm kidding, I love you, Bungie. And finally, for the weekly story missions in Crucible, I'm going to be saying Mars and Venus with Void Burn and Chaff, and the Inferno playlist, because if I got it wrong last week, I bet it's going to be this week. And I can't do Mayhem, obviously, because Mayhem is going to be the Iron Banner mode. I'm not saying I couldn't technically do that, but I have a feeling they're going to have Mayhem in one thing and not the, I don't know why. Because I guess this is like the first Mayhem Iron Banner, so they kind of want to make it a special occasion maybe. I'm probably just talking out of my ass, so I really have no idea. So that's it, and before I go, I want to talk a little about the fail challenge that I had to do if we can't complete the nightfall with the challenge that I've given myself. I recorded the Crucible, but it was honestly pretty boring and bad gameplay. It was horrible gameplay because I was using weapons I'm not used to, and I'm also really bad at Crucible, so it's kind of like it's kind of a bad situation. But I also want to get better at Crucible, so it's a good practice for me, I guess, in a way. But just because the commentary and the gameplay is boring, I was thinking of another thing to do. I'll figure that out, and when I do figure that out, I'll do however many times I missed failing the Nightfall. I'll do that. So if I miss the next 3 weeks of like if we fail the nightfall the next 3 weeks and just have to do it the normal way, I'll do 3 times a challenge for whatever I choose. I was thinking something like maybe PoE 41, but that's just incredibly boring. No one wants to watch 41 PoE anymore. So or 42 PoE. I don't know why I said 41. But yeah, no one wants to watch PoE. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'll figure something out. But I might just stick to the Crucible, honestly, now that I think about it. But anyways, this is Mr. Punkers, maybe I'm bound. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.